Remember my trick. You only have to memorize the stories that start with the smallest number. What's the story of 1 times 3? Mrs. Wonderwand can't help playing tricks on her friends. When she comes across Mr. Threekenstein, she casts a spell and changes him into Threekenstein Clown. 1 times 3 is 3. Remember my trick. You only have to memorize the stories that start with the smallest number. What's the story of 2 times 3? When the mouse too squeaks sees Threekenstein the monster right in front of her, she panics. She runs away and pushes Threekenstein as she goes. He falls backwards and a bolt falls out of his head. The twisted bolt takes the shape of a 6. 2 times 3 is 6. What's the story of 3 times 3? Little Threekenstein loves jumping in big muddy puddles. But Mummy Threekenstein really doesn't like him doing it, but not at all. She immediately dashes to get the shower. In the form of a 9, Operation Washdown can start. 3 times 3 is 9. What's the story of 3 times 4? Threekenstein is a bit scared of Vamp4's bite. And one day he does bite his head. Threekenstein's metal hair stands up on end, comes completely unstuck, and flies across to stick on Vamp4's head. One of the vampire's own hairs sticks up straight. To get his own back on Vamp4, Threekenstein pulls out this hair and throws it away. The top of the head is shaped as a 1, and the hair is shaped as a 2. 3 times 4 is 12. What's the story of 3 times 5? When Threekenstein meets Baby Flaming 5, he can expect to have the worst tricks played on him. Baby Flaming 5 pulls out a big hammer and delights in banging nails into Threekenstein's head. Luckily for Threekenstein, Daddy Flaming 5 arrives and takes away the hammer in the shape of a 1. 3 times 5 is 15. What's the story of 3 times 6? When Threekenstein meets Scorpy 6, the Joker, he expects the worst. Scorpy 6 does indeed have a new idea to tease poor Threekenstein. He stings him and shakes him like a bottle of soda. The pressure blows the top of Threekenstein's head off in the shape of a 1, followed closely by his brain springing out in the shape of an 8. Yuck! 3 times 6 is 18. What's the story of 3 times 7? When Threekenstein tries to repair himself by readjusting the nails on his head, he drops the hammer on Ram 7's foot, who howls in pain. Frankenstein sheepishly uncovers the mummy's injured toe and throws away the strip of bandage in the shape of a 2. The mummy snatches up the hammer, shows Frankenstein how to hammer a nail, and throws away the tool shaped like a 1. DIY can really drive you nuts. 3 times 7 is 21. What's the story of 3 times 8? Frankenstein is cleaning his ears with a crank candle. But Spooky 8, the ghost, makes him jump, and he hurts himself with the tool. Furious, he throws down the crank candle. It lands on the Spooky 8's chain and stops him from moving. Spooky 8 pulls as hard as he can to get free. He finally manages to break the chain in the shape of a 2, which whisks away the crank candle in the shape of a 4. 3 times 8 is 24. What's the story of 3 times 9? Frankenstein is asthmatic and hates it when Slimy 9 cleans everything from top to bottom. A large cloud of dust makes him sneeze. He sneezes so hard that he blows out a spring in the shape of a 2, which flies through the air and breaks the rungs of the ladder. Slimy 9 loses his balance and falls off the ladder onto the ground in the shape of a 7. 3 times 9 is 27. What's the story of 3 times 10? When Frankenstein meets the potion Magi-10, it makes him very, very hungry. He dives headfirst into the cauldron and comes out feeling very full. He gives an enormous magic burp and blows a bubble in the shape of a 0. 3 times 10 is 30.